Good morning, everybody. My name is Lori. This is Lolly Joe Budget and Debt Payoff Journey. Today I am going to be talking about my weekly cash stuffing. So this week I have to do some rearranging a little bit because I decided to not renew my Nest camera, and so I'm going to remove that envelope from my binders and basically reallocate that money. So also, excuse me, I don't have any $1 bills, so I'm going to swap out $1 bills for $2 bills as best that I can, and just try to make the money that I have here work in the binders, because I don't have exact dollar amounts that I'm going to need. So what I do is I put a $1 in each one of my envelopes, and in each one of my categories. Hey, look, there's money in here. There's money in here. What's this about? Maybe I did already have ones. I forgot to look at my books. Oh, hey, look. I got all the things. I forgot about this. My brain is not functioning properly. That's good. Maybe I do have enough ones. So household bills, debt and savings, annual expenses, shopping, and then my $1, $2, $5, $10, and $20 envelopes. All right, and I realized last week that I didn't do my $10 challenge correctly, because I decided I was going to use my $10 challenge to save for Christmas, and I got a cool little tracker. And so I want to, I didn't do that correctly, so I'm going to fix it. So let's do that first, actually. Zoom in a little bit. All right, so let's see how far we get with this, because I don't think I have the right denominations for all this stuff. We'll start with the 1. So 1, 2. So we have 5 $1 bills now. One, two, three, four, 5. And my $2 challenge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we should have 13 now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the $1 challenge and the $2 challenge, I'm using that money for these envelopes over here. The $5 challenge probably the same, but I'm not sure. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It says 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, $10 challenge. So this is the one that I'm going to use it for Christmas next year. And I at first had, my idea was to have each one of these stars to be $10, but then I realized that's way more money than what I'm planning on saving. So it's actually, let's do $1 for each star. So it's kind of fun to know that I'm ahead for next year. That's really awesome. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 130. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 plus 40 is 130. So that's good. So I need to do 113 stars, right? $130. And each start, so it should be 130. Well, let's see now. I'm so confused about how to do this. Why? It's not that hard. So that still doesn't make sense, because there's only 117 on here. So I have to do all of these stars at once. That kind of takes the fun out of it when you do it all at once, right? Okay, I had to think about this some more, because 10 is not right. And 1 doesn't seem right either, because then you just basically do the whole sheet at one time. That's no fun. Maybe I could do this one first. This one's 230 approximately. Yeah, so I think that'll probably be a better idea. I'll just do the bells instead of the stars. I don't know. I'm trying. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, so that's those. And then this one. So this is for debt specifically. Last time I did my 401k loan, I did an extra payment on that, and that's probably what I'll use this for now, but we'll see. Depends on how close I am to paying off the Fidelity card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let's do these here. So, and I'll fill in the trackers off screen. But basically, right now there's $11 in each envelope. I'm going to put $1 in, and that'll make each envelope $12. And apparently, I have ones. I forgot. I don't know if I have enough ones, but I have ones. So we'll see how far we can get with it. Okay, so the first binder is shopping, personal care, and my goal is $25. Household supplies, goal is $50. And hobbies is $50. Down out is $75. Auto expenses is $100. Apparel is $100. Miscellaneous is $100. Planning supplies, budgeting supplies is $200. Groceries is $350. Let's do this one next. Household bills. HVAC's $21.44. I want to tell you guys that my HVAC guy came yesterday to do the semi-annual checks, and while he was here, he very helpfully told me that I need to replace my smoke detectors, and it costs about $80 something a piece, and I have 5 of them. So I'm going to be thinking about doing that probably next month. Because they're supposed to be replaced every 10 years, and they've never been replaced, so they're like 15 years old. So I need to get them replaced. And he said that their company offers a service where I can buy my air filters from them. And I have 2 different air filters in my house, and so it would be $100 a year per air filter. So it's $200 for air filters. So I'm probably going to do that too. But maybe not till next month also. Or later. I'm not sure on both of those. Another thing he said I needed was a temperature detector, thermometer thing up by my system in the attic. And he explained it to me, but basically it just monitors. It shuts off the unit if it gets too hot or too cold. I don't know. I asked them why they didn't install that when they put it in, and they said they probably just didn't know. They just didn't offer it back when it was installed in 2022. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Never had one that I know about. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me if that's a good investment. I don't know if it is. I want to make sure I don't self-sabotage, because I tend to lean that way. I tend to think of things that I have to have, and I have to coach myself and remind myself that I don't have to have it. But the smoke detectors probably need to have that, right? Ones that are not expired. I didn't even know they expired. I think I'm going to do some research into that. And it would be convenient not to have to go buy air filters. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do. Thinking about it. I'm really proud of myself. I didn't just buy it. You know what I mean? I didn't just say, okay, go ahead, do it. Which is what I normally would do. Absolutely would normally do, 100%. That's what the old Lori would do, for sure. So anyway. Where was that? Budget cell phone. The goal is $31.29. Google Fi, the goal is $82.91. Water, the goal is $136 because that's the highest bill I had during the summer for watering my grass. Electric's $170, which is the highest bill I had during the summer for AC. And lawn care, the goal is $235. Once again, the highest bill that I had, I think it was in the spring. Natural gas is $90 because I'm on the budget system now. Alright, so that's everything for household bills. I want to do annual next because I want to take that Nest out. Okay, so my debt payoff planner's $24 and it's due in January. NRRPT is $75 and it's due in November. My Nest camera. Okay, so this is coming out because I canceled it. I do want to get it back though. I really liked having that. So if I decide later on to do it again, I'll put it back. But I'm also thinking about maybe someday just doing a regular security system. I'm not sure. But I haven't looked at my Nest cameras in several months, and so it kind of makes sense to take it out. I mean, to cancel it. So I'm probably going to need these dollar bills here in a minute. So my umbrella policy is $162, and it is in March. Car registration and taxes, $225 is what it was in 2025. I don't expect it to be more than that in 2026. Tax preps $425. Same thing, it was $425 this 2025. I hope it's not more than that in 2026. Life insurance $470, that's in August. Escrows $491.19 is what I just paid. Although I expect it to be, I expect that my insurance is going to go up, and so I might have to pay it again in March or February or whenever. HOA dues It's $384 3 times a year starting February 1st. Car insurance, it's the last time it was $465.25. That was in September, so I pay it twice a year, September and March. Donations is $800, and that's $300 twice a year to Autism Society and $200 for Toys for Tots. But this year I decided not to do Toys for Tots. And also when I paid my I made my donation to Autism Society, I actually only gave them $250. So that was a little bit less than what I had planned, but I felt like it was appropriate. And Christmas, I planned $600 because that's what I spent in 2024. This year, I spent less than $200, but I'm going to leave it at $600. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. So that's that. Okay, debts and savings. So my mortgage, $21.65 currently. My 401k loans, $375.92 for the month. That's divided up in 2 payments. Car payments, $352.12. And I looked at the amortization chart. I'm probably saying that wrong. For my car, and I'm about 7 months ahead on my car payment, so that's very good. Home improvement loan, $294.54 for the first one, and my second one is $272.81. I'm a little bit ahead on both of these also. My Fidelity credit card, right now the minimum is $53, but it goes down every month. I don't know if they have like a minimum payment. Like, so even if when I'm below $5,000, is it still going to be like, $49 a month instead of, you know what I mean? I'm interested. I can't wait to see what it ends up being. So the emergency fund is $100. Insurance deductible is $2,000. Okay. So that's it. So I was thinking that I would take the $11 that was in my Nest camera and I would put it in my trackers over here. All right. So that's it for my weekly cash stuffing. Okay, thank you very much for joining me for my weekly cash stuffing. I hope y'all had a good time. And thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your input and your feedback and your comments and your questions and your watching and everything. I appreciate all of it. It's very motivational for me. And thank you very much for the encouragement. I hope that you guys know that I'm encouraging you too. Y'all have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.